We're at YouTube's Creator Collective event where we're bringing together brands, influencer agencies, of course Gate's the best one, and creators to essentially talk a bit about how we drive business results using the platform.
And we're on a panel?
We're on a panel, yeah. It's going to be myself, Claire, and then also Hayley Morris, so it's the three Morrises on a panel together.
Can't wait. No, it wasn't a requirement.
What was a requirement was a full pre-panel tech check. YouTube obviously know how to put on a high production event, and this was absolutely insane. I was trying my best not to throw Chris Mills off his game, reminded that we coaxed him onto the GOAT podcast a couple of months back to do a deep dive into all things YouTube.
How do we help you find the right creators in the right moment at the right time?
So time for a bit of mingling before the show kicks off. And who better to host than two YouTube stars, Eleanor Neal and Jack Edwards, who at one point got the entire audience playing the kazoo. And then we had the heavy hitters from YouTube, so cool, so calm, so collected on stage. And is it just me, or does Pedro Pino remind you slightly of...
The reason why we wanted to do the panel is to talk about the success of brand partnerships using creators on YouTube. I spoke about a Legoland case study we worked on where we delivered a really efficient CPM, so basically getting loads of eyeballs on the content, and then spoke about something slightly more lower funnel, which was with BP, where we delivered a really good click-through rate. Typically YouTube is seen as an expensive platform because naturally it's going to cost more for a creator to make a long piece of content. Actually, now they've incorporated shorts, you get the best of both. So if you utilize a creator for both the long form content and short content, you get great engagement rates on the long form side, but then you also get really great cost efficiencies across the short side. What I was saying in the panel, you need to use the whole ecosystem to get the benefit out of YouTube.
Thank you very much, Morris number one. Or number two, or three, I don't want to create a Morris hierarchy. Anyway, I got lost on my way out of the event, but this is actually the perfect visual metaphor for how vlogging at Coke feels. Getting sent down some rabbit hole with absolutely no clue where I'm going to end up.
Mr. Tobin, in last week's vlog, we were talking a lot about how creators have now entered mainstream cultures on shows like Strictly in the UK and Dancing with the Stars in the US. And it comes down to influencers being both culturally relevant, but also credible now. I'm looking for the recipe for campaign success for brands using those ingredients. I'm going to let you talk whilst I whip up some Greg Nog.
Especially if you're advertising, which most of our clients are, a product that is to be gifted, right? Your content is based around this is the perfect gift to give a loved one, to family or friend. Try to use creators who often include loved ones, families, or friends in their content. That feels really credible, it feels real, it feels authentic, and thus it stops thumbs, drives all eyeballs, and drives sales.
That's a lot of brandy.
Make sure you're using discount and promo codes this time of year. Organic social performance is very difficult to track. We live in I would say, a more zero-click environment now, right? People see the content, but they don't necessarily click on it, right? If you use promo codes with a unique one for every creator you're using, you can not only track, through organic performance metrics like engagement rates, saves, shares, who's driving sales, but actually who is driving sales on your website when users input the promo code from the influencer, right? So if it's, Mr. Beast 10, right? Or if it's Kayla 5, right, with a 5% discount, you'll be able to track what influencers drove sales as well from their organic content.
I was half listening because I was more concerned with my eggnog,